Hello and welcome to episode 34 of the Modern Day Morons podcast. We're your hosts, Liam.
Braden.
I'm Hayden.
We really held on that one for a minute, guest host this week. Special guest.
So we start off the podcast with some bad news. Hayden, please go ahead.
Jacob died. He's cold dead. He's super dead. He'll be back next week, but he's dead this week. So he couldn't make it.
Absolute MCW.
So that's why I'm here.
Now, Lemon Leviathan says third time, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. And my reply to that would be, this is not his third time because he's a guest host this time, not a guest.
There you go.
Oh, we got Xavier and Braden's in the chat. Man, it's weird for Braden to show up.
Yeah, I know, right?
So yeah, Hayden, before we get started, just a reminder, everyone, that on February the 25th, Hayden will be hosting a 24-hour Elden Ring giveaway stream and fundraiser for his trip to, is it Honduras?
It is Honduras.
Honduras. He's going to do some good old engineering work down there, get some experience, have some fun. So make sure on the 25th of February, that's the place to be. And also, Rip Jake.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
Rip Jacob. He'll be back next week, but rip him for now.
Question for you, Hayden.
Yeah,
Are you excited to visit one of the places that Ghost Recon Wildlands is based off of?
That is not the place, though.
It's not?
Bolivia.
Fuck. Yeah. I should have played that game.
I'm pretty sure
I only know it from your streams. What?
I'm pretty sure it got banned in Bolivia because the government didn't want people to think that Bolivia was like a narco state.
Yeah, fair enough.
Makes sense. So starting off, me and Braden went to a little rally yesterday.
We certainly did. Liam, I did send you a picture of your outfit if you wanted to show that off for the viewers.
Oh, yeah, we can show a quick bit of my outfit. So this is me with the Flames hat on. I moved to the
we also have Fedora footage, don't you worry.
Fedora footage. There will be a video that's in the works, probably released
before next podcast, for sure. I guarantee you.
But that's the current outfit. I had the fanny pack on, the Tommy Bahama shirt that I love so much, and my mask. But so just to give you guys a brief idea of what this protest was about, we have a little news article titled "Hundreds Gather at Vaccine Mandate Rallies in Halifax." So I'm just going to pull that up on the screen right now. Here we go. I hope you guys are excited for some news. So as you can see, protests have moved to Grand Parade in downtown. So there's a few hundred people here. Protest, freedom rights, yada, yada. I wonder if they have any more photos. Oh, this is an interesting photo. Now, what you might see is a counter-protester in the centerfold. But right over here on the right side, you see two of the podcast boys have made the news.
Oh, that's us. We made it into the article, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That can't be good.
Yeah, that's what I threw in the group chat. That I was telling you not to look at. Braden was
makes sense.
At least you're like kind of half cut off, but they just got the full on fedora wearing
MC double in there, eh? Wow.
Yeah, so that's that was pretty great because I was looking at a few news sites. I'm like, man, we didn't make any of the photos, but right there.
Which news site is this on? Is this
this is CBC.ca.
Wow, we made it on the CBC. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, so we really out here on the news. But it was a bit of a jaunt because we decided to ferry over because we knew traffic going in and out of Halifax might become an issue. Mm-hmm. And then I thought it was at the park that's on the corner of South Park and Spring Garden. The public gardens is on the one corner, but across the street there's a Smitty's right there, and there's like a little statue, a little park. It was in fact a Peace and Friendship Park, which is down on Hollis and Barrington, like that, right by the Superstore down on Barrington.
By the Weston.
Yeah, exactly. So we walked all the way from the ferry up Spring Garden, then across and all the way back down. And then as soon as we got there, and now we march towards Parade Square. So we were on the march immediately, and a lot of characters there. Braden, did you have any takeaways?
Yeah, first thing I want to say is I gained a ton more. Not that I didn't have any already, but I gained a lot more respect for Andrew Callahan of All Gas No Break, or formerly of All Gas No Breaks, now of Channel 5 News. Man on the street type content. way harder than you'd think. And especially when you go to a rally of crazy people, it's actually fairly intimidating. So yeah, it was a bit scary. We had some confrontations in there. We watched some pretty crazy shit go down in relation to some counter protesters, of which there were only like 4 or 5. But oh boy, those folks weren't taken lightly to some people showing up with different signs from them. And it was something to behold. It was really scary. It was weird, not scary in like I fear for my safety kind of thing, but it was scary in the like, oh, we have like a ton of these crazy fucks here too, huh? And it just really opens your eyes.
Yeah. So Hayden, I'm sad you weren't there in support of our truckers, man. Like, do you hate Euro Truck Simulator, or what's your deal?
Well, I worked literally all day yesterday, so
that'll get you.
There's that.
That doesn't sound very free American, but
well, life's not free and neither's rent, so had to prioritize.
Yes, that is very fair. Actually, may as well, while we're on the podcast, see if I got COVID from that rally.
Ooh, live test.
A live test. It's going to take like 15 minutes. I've done a few of these, so I should be pretty fast. What the fuck is this?
It's the liquid, because it used to come automatically in the tube.
Yeah, on the cap.
Evaporate or some shit.
Oh wait, the liquid's in there?
Yeah, you twist off the top and then you squirt the liquid into the tube.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, yeah, this must be an older model because the liquid's still in the tube on this one. But the one I used to have was like the cap would fold out into it and then be a dropper. But this is the dropper cap right here. So it's a bit different. But there we go. We got a little COVID test.
Oh yeah. Can we start a timer or a countdown or something?
I think we can. Well, we can't. That's a bit of an aggressive. We can't just have that on for 15
minutes.
Maybe I'll put a timer on my phone and we'll do the last 15 seconds. Although this podcast is going to be really dark if I like have COVID and then have to tell people I have COVID.
Nah, it'd be hilarious.
And also, we saw Jackass 4 last night, so that would
Jackass 4 very good.
That's a Cinematic masterpiece. Have you seen that yet, Hayden?
I have not. No, I saw the original one, but I haven't really had motivation to go to the theaters lately. Last thing I saw was the new Spider-Man.
That's fair. That was good though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, Jackass. I think Jackass Forever holds the new world record for record amount of cock and balls on screen.
There was a lot of. We don't want to spoil anything, but there was a lot of penises.
There's also an up close shot of Steve-O's asshole at one point, so
Yeah.
Just in case you were wondering, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, there he goes.
This must be enjoyable.
I think for these ones too, you can press down and turn it a little bit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Having fun, Chief?
Yeah, this was a great idea for a podcast bit.
We have.
I tickled my brain a little bit.
You there, buddy?
No, I'll be okay. Yeah. So we went to you guys, Braden. What's the next? What do you want to talk about?
What?
You want to talk about something? We doing a podcast here.
Yeah, for sure. I thought we'd have some topics lined up. I didn't know we were doing rapid tests on today. I'm a little caught off guard.
We should just sit in silence for 15 minutes in anticipation.
We'll just sit here anxiously tapping away.
Staring at the camera.
Is it still
Super
3
Bowl's
drops?
on night? You guys
5.
going to be watching
5
the Super
drops?
Bowl?
I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
Actually, Harvey, it says 4 on this one. So
you got a weird one. I've never seen one like that before. Yeah, Braden, I'm not watching it. I have D&D right after this. I'm a nerd.
Okay.
Sunday's D&D night.
Okay. I see you.
Hello, I'm rooting for the Rams because they're the away team in their home stadium, and I think that's pretty funny.
Wait, what?
The Rams have to play as the away team because it's their home stadium, and it has to be on a neutral field.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the second time it's ever happened, and the second time in a row it's happened.
It happened last year too?
Yeah, because the Super Bowl arenas are picked 5 years in advance. So you have no idea to predict whether or not a team will be there, and it
Oh.
almost never is. And last year was the first year with the
Bucks.
Tampa Bay Bucks, and now it's happening again with the Rams. So
That's crazy. I
It's
didn't know
funny.
that.
I'm rooting for the Bengals, but I think it's going to be a good game either way. Both teams, people weren't really expecting there. Both quarterbacks, it's their first ever Super Bowl.
Oh, nice.
Those are also the first ever playoff games they won. Stafford spent a full decade in Detroit, which was not a good organization. Yes, Braden?
So this is off topic, but did you get a new mic?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Why?
What's up with that whole new setup there? Or is
Oh,
it
the
just you
mic-
set it up differently?
Yeah, the mic used to be like the arm was behind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
going
Okay.
forward.
That's all.
And
That's
then
all I was confused.
I kept
Okay.
hearing-
Yeah.
And
I
so
see.
now it's a bit closer. But yeah, no, I kept hearing squeaking through the night. I thought I was doing schizophrenic because I did not know where the noise was coming from. And if I just moved around my second monitor, the noise would stop. But the noise would also stop if I stepped like in the center of the L desk type thing I've made.
Yeah.
And so and it turns out it was my mic arm just kind of stressing. So I just readjusted that over here so I can tighten it easier.
Smart
Nice.
move.
But yeah, holy fuck, we got 10 viewers right now live. That's it's a Twitch record.
Shout out all you beautiful people watching.
Better than the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Let's go.
And I think it's mainly because we got Hayden said Jade, so we might have to make some decisions on the future of this podcast.
Honestly, I think the rapid test brought him in. People just saw the thumbnail and they just flocked in.
Yeah, it's definitely did I
Well,
did
they saw the
COVID
news
live on
article.
stream. Yeah, us being on the news, that's gonna be great clout. That video, for those of you that missed it, of us going to a rally, a freedom rally, will be up next week, and it's there's some premium content. Don't expect all gas no brakes level because it was our first time, but we got one guy shouting in about how much he enjoys a certain flavor of phallus and the different places in which he enjoys putting in, and that was his argument that he was not in fact a white supremacist.
I mean, he got that argument across by screaming in the faces of some people. So really entertaining.
Sounds like a real stand-up guy.
Oh yeah, big time. Big time.
There were we saw. I don't want to give too much away, but another thing we saw Justin Trudeau trot out with a Hitler stash drawn on it, and that was on the milder side of some of the stuff we saw there. So it'll be interesting. We look forward to getting that out to you guys.
For the record, folks, I don't know how well this will show up on camera here, but this is the face of one of the menaces we saw screaming at people. So
oh wait, I'll full screen.
That's the kind of here full screen me. There we go. Menace. This man is a menace. Like absolute insanity.
Where are we going to be able to find this video?
I think
undecided. I think we're doing.
I think they'll go on MC Double Studios and then a clip of the three of us reacting to a not you Hayden
On the podcast, yeah,
because you're not Jake, so fuck you. On the podcast, it'll be on the podcast channel, so you'll be able to find it anywhere.
It'll get out there. We'll get it around.
All right, perfect.
But some good content. We got it. We're doing work on the podcast too. Getting a more social media presence with Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, those avenues. Try to grow through various means. Because I noticed on Twitch, we lost a follower since last week.
It was that one guy, guaranteed, from the rally.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we saw him at the rally. Our main in, which was Braden's idea, was to tell them we were from Freedom Over Fear.
Well, I'd walk up and just pretend I was like Liam's producer and just be like, "Hi, excuse me, we're doing a podcast called Freedom Over Fear. We'd be interested in asking you a couple questions if that's okay." And then Liam would be like, "And you can feel free to walk away at any point if you feel uncomfortable." And then
it's good.
Enough.
Good acting skills. We got an interview with a guy who had a massive InfoWars flag, so he's quite the character. So we're looking forward to it. It was fun, but also it was kind of weird. Just it felt surreal to see all these people rallying and just screeching at each other.
And also, I think I might have some like permanent ear damage from all the horns honking when we were doing our walk, because it was just like constant. It was like constant from all the way from like what used to be the Peace and Friendship Park or whatever it's called now to Grand Parade was all honking on the street, and it was so loud. It was crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I think the most surreal moment of it all was after some guys like yelling in the microphone, like, yeah, hoorah, hoorah. And there's like 400 people there, all like, freedom, freedom. The YMCA starts playing, and the entire crowd starts doing the YMCA. And we're just there watching this. Like, it was just, the tone was so weird because it would flip from like, these authoritarian, tyrannical dictators are taking away our God-given rights to YMCA.
Like
Yeah,
it was like a hardcore. It was like watching. How do I describe this? You know when you watch a Marvel movie and there's like they're trying to do an emotional moment, but then they stick like a fucking dumb joke into it for some reason. That's what it felt like, but in real life. Like they were trying so hard to be like cool and edgy and like, you know, they were like, and we're down with this tyrannical government, brother. And then it's just like hard cut into like, I don't know, listening to "Don't Stop Believing." Like it was just weird. Like,
yeah, I saw a tweet from someone and it said, I think it was titled something like "Anti-Mandate Protesters Start Dancing to the Village People's Gay Anthem YMCA."
yeah.
Yeah. And also the crowd, for what it matters, was 99.9% just white people. And there was definitely certain flavors of white people there, like the very wearing plaid, or a common one was the flag as a cape. That was a common flavor. Man who is a 5XL but wears a 2XL t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
That's the common flavor. And then just a bunch of old people there. Like there was a lot of old people, which is kind of worrisome because they get hit by COVID the hardest. So you don't want them.
Yeah, I would honestly go to say as far as to say it was like mostly old people. And then did you notice another thing though, Liam? And I don't have any footage of this because I think they were like actual kids, and I didn't want to like film kids because that's fucking weird. But like there was definitely a group of like what 14 or 15-year-olds. They're all on their own. They weren't there with parents or anything either. They had their own signs made up and everything. And I remember we were there and we were wearing our masks. And I remember like one of them looked over and started like pointing at us because we were wearing our masks. Yeah. And they like she was talking to her friends about us because we're, you know, the sheep wearing our masks or whatever. It's a mask, it's a muzzle, not a mask, brother. But like, you know, I was just like what the fuck? This is so weird. Like I get the old people being here. That makes sense. That tracks with everything I've seen about this freedom convoy. But like a group of like middle or high school aged kids at the fucking trucker rally, weird. Yeah, very strange.
It also literally none of those descriptions surprise me.
I it's what you'd expect there, but well, no one even got like a babysitter. Like there were so many children.
There were so many kids. It was upsetting the amount of kids there.
Like everyone just brought their kids. Like some of them, and they're all like bored as shit. So some of them are like playing minis. Like some of them literally brought mini sticks with like a mini stick net, and others were kicking a ball of snow around, like passing it back and forth like a soccer ball. Like it was just kind of depressing. And then anyone who like kind of didn't agree with the movement, there weren't really counter protesters there. I think most of them went to the library or something, but they would just all watch on like the railings of Parade Square, like just literally and metaphorically look down on these people wearing their masks and just like not saying anything, just observing. And like there's some people who just observed it for like 3 or 4 hours. Like there were people camped out there.
We had a good chat with one of the guys there, and we didn't interview him because he was just like a, you know what I mean? He was just there kind of doing his own little counter protest. But we had like a good 5-minute chat with one of the guys there. And it was just like it's just weird, the groups that this attracted. That guy was really nice, don't get me wrong, but it was just like it was just funny to see like all of these crazies, maybe 4 or 5 counter protesters who are actually counter protesting, and then like 3 or 4 people up near the church who were just kind of observing with a mask on from a far distance from everyone else. And that's about all they were doing. Although that guy we talked to did get in an argument with the crazy guy who was screaming about how much he loves blank and his blank.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that guy seemed. I wonder if that was that guy's brother.
Oh fuck! I didn't even put those two together.
That's the vibe I got, but I don't know.
Oh, because he did mention to us that he was there because his brother is a crazy.
Yeah,
and
so it adds up.
That could have been.
But yeah, we'll probably table the turnoil talk for now until the video is released. But so Hayden, what's going on with you? You're working a bunch now. You're in your last stretch of school, right?
I am, yeah. This here week is another week of school, and then the week after is winter break, and then I got 6 more weeks of classes, and then 2 finals, and I'm done.
Nice.
Fucking 6 years of school over with.
Nice. And you're doing your master's in gender studies, right?
I don't plan to do a master's in any studies. I'm fucking done with school, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Sure, I'll take like training courses and stuff, but I'm not doing another degree. 6 years is long enough.
That is very fair. And so this Honduran trip you're planning, is that still a co-op work term, or is that now more of an individual thing?
It's actually neither. It's through a organization called Global Brigades, and they go around to multiple countries like Honduras, Ghana, Greece, Nicaragua, just places that are struggling with infrastructure and whatnot. And they have multiple different sectors, so different university studies can go. There's like the economic sector where they're like building local banks. There's the water sector, bringing clean water. That's the sector I'm in for designing and likely building a clean water system in the community we go to. And there's also like healthcare and stuff like that. And they just have brigades from universities all across Canada, the US, and I think Europe, and they just cycle throughout the year, just going to these communities, bringing them what they need.
Nice. And the eventual plan is for these people in these locations to get smarter and stronger, and then therefore worth more when you guys sell them to the global market.
Well, not quite. I don't think we're selling any people. Those
I believe the words you used, and I'm just quoting you here, were exactly.
But no, the goal is to get there, figure out like what type of water system will best fit their needs, design it, and likely build it, and then educate the community on how to upkeep it and maintain it. And that'll be over the course of like 8 days in May. So I'm excited.
That's very cool.
Didn't get to go in 2020 because COVID came around, and then didn't get to go last year because I was on co-op. So this is my last chance.
Nice. Was the year it got canceled with COVID, that was with a co-op though, wasn't it?
Nope.
Or was that was still with just this?
Yeah, still Global Brigades.
Cool. Nice. And then how much, like, I know it's a charity thing, so do you just have to cover flights out of pocket, or what's the money you're fundraising for?
Yeah, we got to fundraise for flights, and then also like the actual supplies for building stuff. So the airfare goal is like around $1,000, and then the actual supplies and like COVID supplies is another $1,300. I've already got about $1,500, and I've had to spend a couple extra hundred because of how my flights worked out with my flight voucher from 2020. So I've got $850 to go before mid-April, and I'm hoping that the event stream covers at least like half of it.
Nice.
But we'll see. I don't have the hugest audience, so not getting my hopes up too high, but I'm always hoping for something.
I'm sure some strings can be pulled to help out with that. But yeah, no, we look forward to that. Elden Ring.
I'm so excited for Elden Ring.
That's all fucking Tristin talked about last night.
It's true. It's true.
During the Jackass movie, just loudly talking about how excited he is.
So is everybody in this theater excited for Elden Ring? Shut the fuck up!
I can't wait to. I don't know if he's still here or not, but I can't wait to absolutely rock his fucking shit in PvP.
Oh yeah, Tristin is what we say a shit tier gamer.
Literal dog water.
Yeah, in any game. Any game you play with. The first time I ever played PUBG with Tristin.
Oh god.
We jump out of the plane and we're flying down, and it's like any battle royale where you jump out of an aircraft and it's like you go to a location, and Tristan's not meeting me at the location, he's just going in one direction, and I'm like, Tristin, he's like, yeah, I'm having a hard time controlling. I'm like, are you playing on like a trackpad or some shit? And he's like, why? Do I need a mouse? So his plan was to play a trackpad on a first-person shooter.
Hey man, I made that mistake once too when I was playing Trouble in Terrorist Town on Gmod when I was 12 years old.
Yeah. Tristin was 16 or 17 at the time. I think it's 17 because I was near the end of end of high school. But yeah, no, Tristin is possibly the worst gamer I've ever met. I'm surprised he. The one thing, I'll give this to Tristin. It's he has quite the unbreakable spirit, because if I was that bad at every game I played for so long, I would stop playing games entirely. But Tristin, God bless his simple soul, he keeps on persevering to mediocre greatness.
I don't know, man. You saying he has an unbreakable spirit makes me think you haven't played much Rocket League in a party with him online.
Oh, believe me, Liam has.
He's wanted to break his controller many times.
Yeah, and that's the thing about what people like Tristin have to realize is it's not the game's fault all the time. We have another friend like this, Loot. It's just
Oh,
you're
God.
inferior, and your skill set is not a high enough caliber
Calibo.
to compete at such a. Spencer, get the fuck out of here. I mean, Spencer, you could be here, but also like you better not be fucking
Leave, but stay.
telling the others about this shit because I don't need James and Toro in this den.
Oh, bring him in.
Do not bring them in.
Please.
No.
Please.
Thank you, Spencer. No, they are not. No, this is not. No, trust me. This is a safe call for branding and for keeping our podcast on any platforms.
Okay, fair enough.
How much time we got left on that rapid test there, Liam?
Oh, it's complete. So two lines?
2 lines is COVID. Or pregnancy.
I gotta test some people. Braden, you gotta get tested. This isn't a bit.
He's doing a bit.
This is not a bit.
Prove it. Show it. Show it on screen. Can't see there's like 2 pixels, dude.
Okay, fuck.
Full screen yourself.
Full screen, okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold it actually like on the screen.
Okay, fuck.
That's one line.
Yeah. But yeah.
Did you fall for it in chat? Let us know.
Let us know in the comment down below.
These are the new kind of bait and switches we do on this podcast. No more terrible news.
Notification bell if you got by that.
Yeah, so Canada pulled its fucking troops out of Ukraine there. So,
I didn't see that.
Damn, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and I watched Putin talk, and he was basically like, if the Ukraine joins NATO and then attacks Crimea, they're launching the world into global conflict. He's like, I don't want that. We'd probably lose to all the NATO forces, but we also have a lot of nuclear weapons, so it would not be fun for. He basically just threatened nuclear warfare, so that was fun. So,
well, they also threatened nuclear warfare in the 2016 election if Hillary won. So,
yeah, you know. I mean, it worked. It worked. Hillary lost, and there was no nuclear warfare. Yeah, now if things keep escalating, I'm gonna have to fly over to Ukraine and sort this whole thing out.
Gonna have to interject.
Yeah, I might have to step in.
Just do some all gas, no brake style content where I'm interviewing like Russian soldiers in English. Oh man. What else? What else do we got? So Hayden.
Yeah, what's up?
What's your favorite food?
Oh my god, there's so many foods. I really like my mom's homemade mac and cheese. That's a pretty good one. And her lasagna. You just bought me? What are you doing?
And then follow up. What are your thoughts on abortion and gun control?
Oh
my god. You don't have to answer that if you don't want. We all know you're pro-life and pro-gun.
Sure. Let's say that. It is opposite day, so.
Nachos with carrots, lemon. You are a fucking monster.
It was literally fucking once. Stop saying that.
Oh, yeah, right. That was Harvey. That
literally a single time. The carrots were gonna go moldy if I didn't use them that night, and it was nacho night. So I just chopped them up and chucked them on.
God,
they don't even make fun of me for my fucking cucumber nachos. It's always about the carrots.
That's even worse, dude. Like, listen, be honest, is this fundraiser stream for like food? Like, are you that impoverished that you're throwing like cucumbers and carrots on your fucking? There's a very small list of acceptable nacho toppings. I will give you the perfect nachos, the best nachos you will ever eat. It's nachos, cheese. If you want a protein, chicken over beef every time. It's more neutral. It doesn't overpower, and chicken on nachos is fantastic.
I do gotta say though, pulled pork on nachos can go hard.
That's a different dish entirely. That's barbecue nachos. Those are not typical nachos.
Okay. Oh, sorry. All right.
Get the fuck out of here. And then green and red onions. White onions will do in a pinch, but red they're a bit less harsh and they're a bit sweeter. Red onions and green onions, that helps balance out the flavor profile and cut through that grease from the chicken and cheese, because it's a very greasy dish at its core. Then you need heat, preferably jalapeno peppers. Other peppers will work in a pinch. And finally, to top it all off and add another level to the flavor profile, black olives.
Ooh. Okay,
I agree with most of those things.
Fire nachos.
and then sour cream as a garnish. What do you disagree with, Hayden?
Definitely sour cream. Sour cream fucking sucks. I also disagree with jalapenos just because I'm a bitch with spice. But I will also say that you're thinking I put cucumbers on the nachos. No, sir. They were the chips. I put some fucking cucumbers on a plate, shredded some cheese, threw some.
I'm sorry to MDL listeners that you had to endure such blasphemy.
Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, cucumbers, shredded cheese, salt and pepper, chuck them in the microwave for 2 minutes, and they weren't that great.
Yeah.
I bet. You telling me like soggy microwave carrots aren't delicious?
Also, hot dog. Wow, is correct. Sour cream is the nectar of the gods.
Sour cream.
I have to agree with Hayden on this.
Okay, you don't get you're lactose intolerant. You don't get to say sour cream isn't good if you can't fucking process
I like
it.
cheese.
Cheese is goated.
Sour cream, it slaps.
Cheese
It's perfect.
is also goated.
Sour cream's perfect with potato skins. It's perfect with nachos.
It's
just
perfect in the fucking
quesadillas. Dude, you take sour cream, you squirt some sriracha in there. Now you got like homemade spicy.
But that's
crema.
two bad things.
No, that actually sounds kind of fire now. Putting the sriracha in would probably be good. For me, at least. I've never tried that.
Hayden, you gotta get your spice tolerance up, man. Spice adds so much to any dish, man.
I don't know, man. Fucking bell peppers have me crippled on the floor, so.
Ooh. Bell pepper? Dude, there's no spice.
Not bell peppers. I'm stupid. Banana peppers.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
I was like, you also find like ranch spicy? Like, come on.
Sometimes. No.
I
actually ate like a piece of lettuce once that my mom grew, and I was like literally fucking dying. It set my mouth on fire. And my whole family was looking at me like, what are you talking about? Because they were eating the same lettuce, but it was like really spicy. It was literally just lettuce. I don't know why.
So if you go to a restaurant and order wings, what kind of like sauce do you get on it?
My go-to is Carolina Gold. If they have it.
Okay.
I actually went to the the Pint on Argyle.
Of course.
When they first opened, they had a promotion for like the first 400 people that show up get free wings for a year, and it's a free order of wings every Wednesday for 52 weeks. And I took advantage of that, and I tried every single flavor on their menu, including the spiciest ones. And the only ones I couldn't finish were the Insanity Dry Rub because they hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else I tried, and they were mostly good. Some of them were really bad, like the urban garlic was disgusting. Surprisingly,
I gotta give
that sounds good.
If we're talking spicy foods and wings, I gotta give a quick shout out to local legendary wings place, Winging It, where they have their NFOD sauce, which is a sauce that they make you sign a waiver to eat, and it will ruin your day.
Are they still in business?
There's only one in Tantallon now.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
Damn, but
I still go to make sure I can support them when I can.
I like hot wings, but I often refrain from ordering them because what a lot of places do for their hot sauce is it's not really they're always vinegar based hot sauces, and I don't care for vinegar based hot sauces because I like the heat, but I don't like that sour aspect, and especially when like they're like dripping off the wing, like they're super saucy and it's just a sour fucking heat. I don't enjoy. An underrated wing preparation is salt and pepper. Salt and pepper wings absolutely slap.
Salt and pepper wings are actually really good.
Oh, dude, I'm so down. Yeah, me and the boys might go down to fucking the Carolinas and visit some of our internet friends, and there'd be some good shenanigans there. But yeah, dude, I want to eat some spicy I find spicy tendies are probably a bit easier to eat than spicy wings, just because there's less work involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to worry about like cleaning off the wing. I know, Hayden, don't you have a very efficient way of eating chicken wings that makes you a bit of an idiot savant?
Yeah, I just usually get them without the bone, but sometimes I just like if they're the drumsticks and not like the actual like split wings, I just like put the whole thing in my mouth and clamp down my teeth and like pull out the bone.
Wait. Did you say you order them without the bone?
Sometimes.
Okay, so here's one thing you have to realize. When you order wings without the bone, you're not ordering wings.
You're ordering nuggets.
Nuggets, yes.
Yeah, but they're good. You also get more chicken per wing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And less bone waste.
Fair. Good points.
No, I don't stand boneless wings here. It's be a man, eat the bone.
Eat the bone.
Eat
That's
the bone. Joke. No, dude, you gotta. I had a friend in like elementary who would like suck the marrow out of chicken bones. Apparently, it was really good. I was never tempted to try it though.
There's always one, eh?
Yeah, dude, ligaments slap. Like I love when I'm like chewing on like cartilage and gristle at the top of a jummy, and then it's like, and you're like chomping down, bro.
The squish and crunch it makes,
Oh,
fire.
This is making my mouth feel weird.
The ligament gets stuck in your teeth.
oh.
I don't know.
So Hayden, I think I missed it earlier. Are you planning on watching the Super Bowl tonight?
Nope.
We went over this. He's absolutely not.
That's why I prefaced this conversation with I think I missed it earlier.
I got D&D. I got to play as my big old elephant boy and try and kill a vampire.
Ooh,
nice. We never did get D&D going with our group. I'd like to start that at some point.
It would be
Is
fun.
that one I pitched, or is that different?
I mean, I'm down to play any form of D&D.
Any D&D. It would be nice for content to record it.
Yeah,
I haven't moved on it just because of school. But once I'm done school, I'm down to like organize a sesh or more than one.
Let's get it
through the summer.
These are my vitamins.
With us and maybe like the Irish boys.
They're from Sweden.
Authentic.
Wow.
I prefer the fish or the tropical Swedish berries.
Swedish fish are really good. I don't know why during a podcast I chose such a chewable food.
That was a great idea. Really. Wait. ASMR? Nope. I wish I was hosting this so I could mute Liam right now.
And that's what that mouth do.
Apparently. That was certainly some sounds, huh?
Yeah. So make sure when you put this video on YouTube, you put a timestamp like 37 minutes in. You say fucking mute now for a minute.
It'll be in the chapters, but there will not be a mute now warning.
Braden, you gotta like hijack the VOD and put a little text in it.
Might just cut that bit entirely.
NSFL earphone warning.
That was upsetting.
So I'm thinking maybe next time a host is unavailable for a podcast, be it Braden or Jacob, I make everyone because I have some goddamn dignity. But we could do an Irish special with Hayden, have a 5-person cast.
That would be dope.
Hayden,
but I'm not Irish.
Yeah, but you're more Irish than fucking Jack.
I don't know about that. I don't know about I think Jack would contest that pretty well, handedly.
Well, Harvey identifies as an Irishman, and so before you want to question that, you must first check your own privilege.
Yeah, damn. Liam's spitting.
So,
he's spitting with all his gummies in his mouth.
Hayden, what is the best, since you're an Irishman, what's the best way to cook a potato?
A famine. No.
Jack, no. Turn off the podcast now.
Let me leave. I didn't say that. Chuck her in the oven for like an hour.
Are you fucking...
What?
Baked potato. What do you mean?
Okay, I see that, but I raised you the twice-baked potato. It's much better than an average baked potato.
That takes twice the effort.
Yeah, but it's totally worth it. Dude, you just you cook the potato mostly, you scoop out all the insides, you mix them in with like sour cream, chives, cheese, bacon, whatever, a little cream too. Put them back in the shells, the peels, and then top with more cheese and cook again, bro. It's the most decadent potato you can ever have.
Oh, I'm not really a big baked potato guy. I like fucking barbecued potatoes and foil.
Well, then why do you just say that's the best way to have a potato?
All I can think of other than boiled. I'm not gonna fucking say boiled potatoes are the best.
Hash brown, breakfast, fries, tater tots,
mashed,
boiled.
I forgot about those ones. Fries are pretty good. They're pretty. They hold it pretty well.
Real talk though, like garlic mashed potatoes,
pretty good. As long as they're like proper mashed,
with a steak.
Although you do make a good point, because I feel like most times I go and get garlic mashed potatoes, there's always they always leave a little bit of skin in them shits. That's always a little gross.
My dad always just makes the mashed potatoes with the skins in them.
That's what my fiance does. Calls them dirty mashed.
Mm.
Well, you should give her a dirty mash, and then maybe next time she'll peel the potatoes.
Oh boy, we're going off the rails.
Well,
New Year's resolution kind of out the window.
We get heated when it comes to potatoes.
And the potatoes get heated too.
Lemon's saying, "Sorry, I'm in like goose fat." I think that's still the Irish poverty mentality of just like, well, we have geese and we have potatoes. So,
can't say I've ever had goose fat.
Yeah, it's not that common in first world countries.
I've had foie gras though. It's kind of fucking gross.
Foie gras.
It's not good.
Isn't that isn't that a little, what is that again?
It's fattened goose liver. Braden, you froze.
I was wondering what was going on over there. Hold on, I'm gonna leave real quick, or let me try stopping my cam.
All right, Braden died too. It's just me and Liam now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still frozen.
Am I... No, what? No.
Now it's just black. So welcome to
the actually died. All right, Liam, it's you and me.
Highlander rules. There can only be one. It'll become the Modern Day Moron podcast.
Well, you control all the user settings, and you can silence me at any time.
Yeah, you're right. So welcome to the Modern Day Moron podcast. I'm your host, Liam.
Hey, your Braden's alive again.
Hi.
There we go. Speaking of third world, Braden.
What about it?
Your third world. Yeah, fuck. Usually I have more topics than this. We still have another 18 minutes to cover. I know it.
Professional podcast we've had this season.
Yeah,
it goes on for one episode.
But you guys know, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after is Tuesday.
Hayden, explain to our viewers what Tuesday is.
It's Tuesday, the weekday, and it's also February, which is the second month, and it's the 22nd, which is multiple twos, and it's 2022. So that's like 6 twos. That's Tuesday.
And Donda 2 is supposed to come out that day.
The only more twos it can be is 200 years from that day.
That's the ultimate Tuesday.
That's the ultimate Tuesday.
Generations from now. And then they'll take another... Oh, it might not fall. I feel like fate would have it that would fall on a Tuesday. And then the day 2,000 years from then would also fall on a Tuesday.
Wow. I was trying to look up a what day of the week calculator, and it auto-filled what day of the week was the Halifax explosion. So thanks, computer, for...
That seems, yeah. Man, it's only a tragedy if it happens on a Wednesday.
Is that so?
Well, apparently that's the logic why people need to know what day of the week it was. I know people are
what day of the week it is.
Let's...
Braden, Liam, take your guess. What day of the week is February 22nd, 2222? Without looking, what day is it?
Oh, I think the cosmos has to align that it's a Tuesday.
Nope.
No, it's gonna be like a Friday.
Yep.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh, no fucking way. Damn.
Oh, Spencer also threw it in the chat. Hayden, look up what day of the week the Halifax explosion was.
All right, I may as well since it auto-filled.
Braden, we'll both take guesses. I'll let you go first.
The Halifax explosion?
Yeah, what day of the week?
A Monday. It's either Monday or Saturday.
I think it's a Thursday. I feel like that's a very Thursday type event. Because it was a weekday, I believe, because people were at work.
Well, that's what I mean, because I know things were...
But, I think people also worked Saturdays back then, so it might have been a Saturday.
That's why I'm also thinking maybe Saturdays, because I know the weekend wasn't really an established concept in the 1918s.
I'm saying Thursday. What you got, Hayden?
Thursday.
Damn.
That felt like a Thursday event. Maybe I don't know if I remember that from school like 8 years ago. Maybe that's just something, but I just got Thursday vibes from that.
Also, I promise you I didn't see chat for that one. The chat's delayed as hell.
The Wikipedia had no answers, so I had to actually use a calculator.
Oh,
it said it was on the 6th of 1917. Didn't tell me the date.
19. Oh yeah, right. I forgot that was during World War I.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of the whole reason they were carrying all those explosives.
Yeah, it made sense. Biggest man-made explosion, non-nuclear. until it was, but then it got usurped by the Lebanon
Beirut.
firework explosion.
Yeah.
I don't think that was bigger.
That was bigger than the
I'm pretty
Halifax
sure it was.
explosion. The Halifax explosion is what happens after I eat Taco Bell.
Hold on, Beirut explosion versus Halifax explosion.
Yeah, Halifax explosion was nearly 4 times higher than the Beirut explosion.
Jesus Christ!
But that's only height.
No, I'm talking about like in power.
Well,
the Halifax explosion was an equivalent to more than 3,000 tons of TNT. Jesus Christ!
Nearly 4 times higher than that of the Beirut explosion.
fuck, I thought the Beirut was.
I
Beirut
also
beat
thought
it.
the same thing, but I guess not.
Nope.
Uh,
We still hold the record. Let's go!
Nice.
105 years running.
The funniest part about the Halifax explosion was how everyone went blind because they saw 2 ships on fire in the harbor, so they all went to the windows to look. And
yeah,
then the shock waves through glass in everyone's eyes. I guess that's not really the funniest part.
Yeah,
it's not really
the
funny.
funniest. Nah, man, the funniest was the blizzard that night that killed 2,000 people.
Yeah.
that was
that'll-
just poor timing from the universe right there.
I think that was just God.
Yeah, I was
just
going to say, or
wiping out
God just really
Haligonian.
wanted to play a weird kind of God joke that only he gets.
Yeah, for those of you who aren't from around here, you know how like if you're from at Calgary, you're a Calderian. If you're from Halifax, you're a Haligonian, which is you're not a Halifaxian, you're a Haligonian. So I don't know where the G comes into play, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the province's name, Nova Scotia.
Over Calcutta. But yeah, I mean, as much as you guys love hearing about words and such,
And explosion.
and explosions, did you also hear the Flames have won their last 6 games? And I know how much you guys watch and follow hockey immensely.
The Flames, I don't even fucking... I care about like 2 teams, and that's not one of them.
Bro, what 2 teams do you care about?
New Jersey Devils, because I always played them when I was younger in NHL games, and the Leafs, because let's fucking go Leafs.
Okay, well, fuck you. The Leafs are... Actually, the Flames just beat the Leafs like 3 nights ago.
That's kind of cringe.
So, get wrecked. And the Devils are in the middle of a rebuild right now, so they are not expected to do anything this year, nor have they really done much this year.
Unfortunate.
So, yeah, pick better franchises, but the Leafs have not got out of the first round of the playoffs for 17 years and have not won a cup since 1963, the longest active cup drought.
Liam, I don't follow hockey anymore. How are the Bruins doing?
The Bruins are the Bruins. They're on the other side of the curve in terms of contention. They still have Marchand, Bergeron. Sorry, Pasternak. Rask just retired last week.
Actually?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he had surgery in the offseason, and then it took a while into this season for him to get ready to play. Signed a small contract with the Bruins, played a few games, didn't do too good, and re-aggravated the hip injury. So Rask is retired. I believe the Bruins goaltenders are Linus Ullmark right now, and I forget Swayman. Swayman's, yeah, he's kind of the rookie. He's their prospect coming up. They're still made the playoffs this year, but they probably won't make much noise. Char's been off the Bruins for a few years now. And Marchand and Bergeron are getting pretty old. Pasternak is looking good, and they got a few other players, but they'll probably need to do a bit of a rebuild and a retool for the next few years to become Stanley Cup contenders once again.
Damn.
It's only 34, eh? I mean, I guess it's not for hockey. That's old, but
especially for goalies. You don't see many goalies. You see some like Price is up there. Mike Smith is 40 or 41, and he's still with the Oilers. But it's rare for goalies to get too old there.
Meanwhile,
Fleury is that old too.
How does football work that way? Where like Tom Brady can still play as a almost 50-year-old man now.
Yeah, but Tom Brady's like an anomaly. Like the average career length in the NFL is 3 years, mostly due to injury.
Retired.
Yeah, and he's also retired.
He's retired now. Okay.
Yeah, he just retired last year.
Okay.
But NFL players get injured all the time. Yeah, quarterback is like, other than kicker, quarterback's like the least physically taxing position and the least likely to get career-ending injuries. because a lot of the stuff that happens on the line or the receivers, where there's a lot more contact every play, you're more likely to just get injured and get out of there. The Irish rugby captain is 36.
Damn.
They do be in their mid-30s.
Gordie Howe played his last NHL game at 52.
Yeah, that was kind of just like they brought him back in his 50s to play with his sons in the NHL, but he wasn't playing too much hockey.
The oldest current player is 44. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but his last name's Chara.
Is it Dino Chara? Yes.
Yeah, he's 44. He's still playing, so shout out Chara.
Yeah, he's a third pairing defenseman right now. He's pretty slow, but he's still like 7 feet tall.
He's still a fucking refrigerator.
The Slovenian giant who plays with like a tree trunk as a hockey stick.
And Patrick Marleau is close behind him for age.
Yeah, Patrick Marleau just last year or the year before passed Gordie Howe in most NHL games played.
I saw that. That was a huge milestone.
Yeah, so that was interesting. But yeah, he's him and Joe Thornton were on the Sharks for a long time. There'll probably be two legends that never win a cup, unfortunately. Although Thornton is with Florida right now, and they're cup contenders this year, so that'll be interesting. And
did they win the last
Panthers? Tampa's one of so there's two Florida teams. There's the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa's won the last 2 years, but Florida's looked good the past few years and is looking like they'll probably go pretty far in the playoffs.
How have the Knights been doing? I haven't really followed hockey in the last couple of years.
So they're consistently in like the top four. Their first year of the expansion team, they made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals and lost to the Washington Capitals. That was Ovi's first and only cup. But since then, they've been consistently top four. People thought last year might be their year. But Montreal fucking went on a run all the way to the finals, and Montreal beat Vegas in the conference finals. But normally, it's weird because normally Montreal and Vegas wouldn't face in the playoffs at all unless it was the Stanley Cup Finals. But the way they had the conferences last year in hockey due to COVID is all the Canadian teams had their own conference called the Northern Conference. So you had East and West teams in the same conference in that scenario.
Okay. Interesting.
Damn, you really just who asked Lemon in the chat.
I know.
And he fucking fell for it.
Well, shit. Well,
too easy.
Speaking of hockey and other things, including the Olympics, which are happening right now, and the Super Bowl, which is happening tonight. Did you guys? I don't know if this had caught your eye. I don't know if you guys are aware of what's going on right now in this current space. I don't know if you guys really heard much about this. I just found it recently, actually, so it'll be an interesting topic to discuss. Once again, I'm not sure how familiar you are with this entire area of knowledge, but I guess my main question is: did you guys notice, or was it brought to you guys' attention that
oh my god, your English teacher would be so fucking pissed if you were going to say like this.
That Liam Gallagher said he'd love Oasis to get back together.
I don't know who Liam Gallagher is.
He's formerly one half of the band called Oasis. You may know them from their hit song "WONDERWALL."
Yeah. So what about them?
Nothing really too important.
I won't lie. I've never heard that song before.
You've definitely heard that song.
You absolutely. It's a song that sounds like it should be a Beatles song, but it's not.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna bring it back to you. You've definitely Hayden, do a Wonderwall right now, so you can be wrong. I don't know if anybody.
No, we have 10 seconds. Hold on.
Feels the way I.
You guys hearing this?
Braden, you can't play fucking Wonderwall.
I know, but that's it. That's the guitar riff for 3 seconds.
Yeah, no, don't recognize it.
Really?
Hayden is gaslighting so hard right now.
There's no way.
Skip to the middle of the song.
Just okay. Again, we can only play in very short snippets here, Hayden. I apologize, but
Braden, if we did a DMCA strike, we're gonna have to cut this entire section from the book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no.
that's crazy.
Okay, well, Hayden likes to lie about things. Kind of weird that he'd lie about stuff.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
So
I've lied. Every word that
unimpactful.
came out of my mouth this fucking pod's been a lie. Except for
Same,
Jake
especially.
being dead. That actually happened. He's full dead. He'll be back next week, though.
Yeah, no, we lie a lot on this podcast. For example, I said it was a pleasure to have you. That was a little bit of a fibby.
Fucking got me. All right. See you later.
You are simply no match for me in a battle, a crusade of wits. Yeah, we got Tristin. So, yeah, we got. Let's try to at least get an hour plus, so that way when I cut out my uncomfortableness at the beginning of the VOD, we have an hour on YouTube. So, to close off the podcast, one thing I always like to talk about is sparkling water. Where do you guys stand?
Fucking garbage.
Nah, it's great.
Absolutely terrible.
One of the best inventions of all time.
Nope. Carbonation was a mistake. All right.
Actually, hold on.
Did that for no reason.
Okay.
You
Now
think
you're
spark?
putting your little fucking child vomit on your shirt.
What are you talking about, him?
I don't know, man. How about you unzip your sweater and we'll find out.
I'll actually unzip my sweater. I don't even know if Braden was. Oh, see, there's nothing. It's just my Pepsi shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little
nothing
moist.
there, eh?
It's a little moist. But
no.
But yeah. Don't disrespect sparkling water.
That's right. In fact, I have a really great invention right now. So just real quick, forget everything you know about sparkling water, please. Have you? Just for the sake of this invention, okay?
Okay.
Forget everything you know about sparkling water. Tell me when you have.
Yep.
Good? Okay. So this invention, it's called sparkling water.
Well, describe the invention.
Fuck.
For the next minute and 47 seconds.
You know, so it's basically water, but we put some bubbles in it.
Ooh, how did you ruin water?
Oh no.
Hayden's like, sparkling water is a little spicy for my taste.
Nah, literally,
Okay,
carbonation, garbage.
Unironically,
I don't
though.
like sparkling
Sparkling
water.
water.
I don't like pop. I don't like beer. All because the carbonation is trash.
Oh, the bubbles hit my throat, guys. Can we just have still
Fucking
water?
hurts my nose, dude.
It is spicy water. It is spicier than normal water.
Yeah, there you go.
The bubbles add that little.
Hayden, the type of guy to be like, do you guys have any lemonade here?
No, I'd ask for water. Just, normal water.
Normal water.
Plain water on the rocks is my go-to.
So when so just hear me out. When they asked you sparkling or still, you say still.
Yup.
Wasn't there a Kanye lyric related to sparkling and still water, Braden?
There is, in fact, yeah.
Can't wait to hear this.
Braden, you should know it off the top of your head.
When was the last time somebody asked you for sparkling or still, and you? Hold on, I don't listen to that song very often.
I don't even know what song it is.
I love it.
He's talking about
yeah.
still water, eh?
Yeah.
Makes sense, given the title.
And
Okay,
then,
while we're waiting, Liam, I don't know. Look up Kanye dresses a Perrier bottle or something.
oh yeah, well, after we might run out of time. I hope not. But after this Kanye talk, Braden wanted to give his views on critical race theory.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Spoiler alert.
Why shoot for just 1 hour? When you
When
can shoot for 2 hours?
When the first time they ask you if you want sparkling or still, when you try to act like you was drinking sparkling water before you came out here, you're such a fucking hoe. I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck.
That's poetry right there.
Mm-hmm.
And probably the most controversial thing Kanye has ever said.
Oh, for sure. Speaking of Kanye, anybody? We had a big day today, and by we I mean people who follow Kanye on Instagram, because he did some crazy shit. Him and Kid Cudi got beef going on now, which is sad to see. You know, hey, I know you don't follow rap that much, but Kid Cudi's like
it's bird.
his boy from for the last 10-15 years. So it's sad to see that. He's been constantly calling out Pete Davidson today, calling him Skeet. And
Steve Davidson, I like that.
he's putting like straight up tabloid rumors on his Instagram about Pete Davidson now. He went on to post a picture of him looking like an ISIS captive with a notepad that says, with a legal paper that says, "My account is not hacked."
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys know Kodak Black got shot?
I did see that at Justin Bieber's party.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire shot him.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire was there. OG Spidey almost got shot.
I saw he was at the party, and I thought that was the most fucking random guest to have there.
It's very weird, right? What a weird headline.
Yeah, he's in like his 40s now. So it's weird that he'd be like, "Hey, I'm with like Justin Bieber and Kodak Black."
I don't know, man. Maybe he feels younger again after playing Spidey again.
Yeah, that was a fantastic movie.
It was pretty good.
It was. Quite enjoyed it. Willem Dafoe still got it.
I want to see William Dafoe goated actor. Did it pass Avengers Endgame in money?
No. But Willem Dafoe and Tobey Maguire set a record for the longest time on between screen showings of them being on screen as the same character. It was it was 22 years or something.
That's crazy. It's a long time to wait for a sequel.
Yep.
So Spider-Man No Way Home is at number 6 all time for gross money.
All time.
And that's with COVID. And I don't think the movie opened in China at all.
Yeah. So it's made 1.8 billion. The 5 ahead of it. Can you guys name the 5 movies ahead of Spider-Man No Way Home in all-time box office gross?
Not in order, but Endgame.
Yep.
Endgame. Avatar.
Yep.
Titanic.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Infinity War.
Yep.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yep, that's the 5.
Damn.
Avatar is actually now back ahead of Endgame again.
They did a re-release on it, didn't they?
Yeah, they re-released in China.
Yeah. God damn you, James Cameron. He stays winning.
Dude, there's supposed to be 8 more Avatar movies out by now, but the technology kept updating, so they just kept remaking the movies.
There's still, I think it's they've been finished shooting Avatars 2 through 4 for the last year and a half. They're done. They're done shooting.
I feel like no one cares at this point.
Yeah, no, it's been a very long time.
13 years.
Yeah.
I have literally almost gone from 0 to that's crazy.
Oh, well, Avatar 2 is apparently supposed to be this year, Avatar 3 in 2024, and Avatar the Tulkun Rider in 2026, according to Google.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, they're not going to do the same numbers. Just I feel like Avatar was a one-hit, holy cow, look at this.
That's what's so weird. Yeah, the Avatar game looks pretty interesting, even though it's Ubisoft. But that's what's so weird is I don't understand what the draw is going to be for this, because the draw for Avatar was that it's it's a really crazy CGI movie with cool 3D, and it's that's just every fucking movie that comes out now, though. You know what I mean?
The only draw is going to be nostalgia.
But even then, who's nostalgic for Avatar? It's been 13 years. And again, most people at this point are yeah, the story of it was kind of shit, but it looked cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's I just don't think it's going to have that draw. And again, James Cameron, I put faith in him. He's a very talented director, but it's just what are you doing, man? I'm just confused.
Yeah, it's getting closer to a reboot time at this point because it's been so long. Wait another 5 years and then just remake the first one. That's
what I mean. Literally, it would make more sense to do that. And I don't think that would even make sense. But it's just a sequel seems so unnecessary. I don't even are any of the characters from the first one going to be in the sequel?
I have no idea.
The new ones.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just what a weird choice. And again, it's I'm just also mad because James Cameron could be working on something way better than 5 more Avatar movies. And these will probably be the last movies James Cameron ever makes. He's getting up there.
And they've invested $1 billion in these Avatar movies.
How old is James Cameron now?
It's probably his 50s.
70.
He's 67.
Damn, late 60s.
He's getting up there, dude. Right
on. Well, hopefully James Cameron doesn't die anytime soon.
Hopefully
Go
not.
full on baby White, Betty White, Betty White. But yeah, once again, everyone, make sure you check out Hayden's stream.
Please.
February 25th, 24-hour fundraiser stream. He's going to be giving away copies of Elden Ring for just showing up and chilling with him. If you want to sauce some dough for a good cause, help those people get water and help Hayden get some experience on the field in a new location. Great all around. Friend of the podcast, third time coming on. Hayden, is there anything you'd like to say to close us out?
Yeah, really excited for that stream. With the giveaway in particular, there's guaranteed 1 copy of Elden Ring being given away, and it's a followers-only giveaway, so make sure you're following my channel if you want to possibly win a copy of Elden Ring. And if we hit more sub goals, there will be more copies given away. So, also, there is one thing I want to show. It's one of the sub goals. I don't know if it's actually going to work here, but I'll give it a try. If I hit 60 subs, I will use...
Oh, you muted?
Nope.
You got... Oh, there we go. Oh, muted again.
Yes, you're no. We're
Yeah.
good. All right, if I hit 60 subs during that stream, sub goal reveal, I'm going to use this headset for the rest of stream.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh my fucking
Oh my
god.
god. Oh my.
What?
This will be my headset and microphone for the remainder of the stream, however long it may be, whether it's like 18 hours or whatever, if I hit that many subs.
That's
Wow.
wow. Okay. Well, I like that. The mic on that's actually pretty solid. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's actually a great mic, surprisingly enough. I'm sure the audio is great, and I'm sure you're going to look forward to pinching that like with your shoulder trying to play Elden Ring for like 12 hours.
I'm probably just going to like get a headband or honestly just fucking tape to my head.
So
there's no way I'm doing this for like 20 hours.
Yeah, that would ruin your like
Everything froze again. Oh no, he didn't.
Is that did you where did you find this?
So I originally had one that I found at Value Village for $3, and
Nice.
then I threw it out because I was dumb and I didn't think I'd ever need it again. I was like, wow, this would be a cool idea for the fucking 24 hours. So I just went on Amazon and bought this for $20.
Nice.
It's literally just got an aux cord and it's got 2 volume buttons on it that don't work. So
Oh, nice.
and wow, would you believe the audio coming through it is not great?
No.
Yeah, that is surprising. I'm surprised how good the microphone is on it, honestly.
Oh yeah, it shockingly sounds very good.
I'm glad it actually works because I was gonna have to test that with my controller.
Yeah, no, well, shit. I look forward to that. We got to get him his sub goal quick to make sure Hayden's in as much discomfort as possible for as long as possible. So if you like seeing people suffer, you know where to be in 12 days.
Also, one more thing. Do you guys know what a shoey is?
I do. Are you going to be doing
Do you know?
shoeys?
Braden, do you know?
No.
You pour an entire beer into a shoe and then chug it out of the shoe.
Okay.
Is that one of the goals?
That's one of the goals. I won't say how many subs yet, but I will say that I fucking hate beer, as I already said, because the carbonation's bad and it also tastes bad.
I'm sure it'll taste much better coming out of a boot.
So you don't got to reveal how many subs, but is the shoey sub goal more or less than the phone sub goal?
Less.
Oh,
Damn.
Dude, make sure it's a dirty shoe too. Do you use one of my shoes?
I'm going to use one of my everyday shoes. I'm not going to use my steel toes because I need them for like actual work, and I'm not going to use my gym shoes because I don't want to disrespect them like that. But I'll use my normal everyday walking around shoes that are shitty and I hate.
You might want to give those a wash or throw them out after, depending on how well this fundraiser goes. Buy Hayden some new shoes. But
if I buy shoes, it's not from that money. That money's all for the fundraiser.
Of course. Thank you, Hayden, for filling in for our dead comrade, JT.
Thank you for having me.
He was drafted to the Ukraine conflict and died.
I'll work on bringing him back to life this week so that he'll be here for next week.
Right on. Hayden's on the case. Well, from all of us out here, hit a cool 70 minutes. We are going to say goodbye.
Do you have a raid target?
I do not at the moment.
I recommend RD_Reckless because he's fantastic. He's playing Kokoro right now.
Let's see.
Want me to pop it in chat?
What was it? RD_Reckless?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna start
Get on
getting
that
ready
raid.
for the raid on that. Thank you everybody for showing up, supporting us. The VOD will be on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, and most importantly, follow at GoodLuckKnifing on Twitch and on YouTube. Get
Tune
his
in
numbers up.
February 25th,
February
motherfucker.
25th. Literally any time of day. I'll be going from midnight to midnight.
Nice. And
And if we hit a certain sub goal, maybe even longer.
oh shit. Well, in that news, we are out.